Hi there, Stampers. This is Sarah Neighbor with Sarah Loves to Stamp, and today I'm bringing you just a short little video on how to mount your clear mount stamps. It does come with instructions inside of the DVD case. They're right here on this side, but I think I do it a little bit differently than it tells you to do it, so I just wanted to show you guys how I do it today. When you open up your DVD case, it comes with the labels and then it comes with the stamps. You do not have to put the labels on if you don't want, but I think it makes it much easier. So I'm just going to set the DVD case aside for today. And then you want to try and match up your images, and it looks like this would go just like this. So I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the happy birthday wishes. This is the Petite Pear stamp set. I might have already said that. Really cute. It has, the reason it's called Petite Pears is they're smaller sentiments. So they fit in a lot of our littler punches, but they match up with another one. So these two go together, and then these two go together, and so forth. You get the idea. So anyway, what you want to do first is you want to remove the label, and if it's a really big one, sometimes I only remove half, but usually I just go ahead and take off the whole thing. And if do you see how that's just starting to come up there? If that happens, I just push it down with my fingernail and pull the rest off. You really want that to be on the paper still. And what this does for you is usually people do it the other way. They take the label to the stamp. This makes sure that if you're working on a flat surface, the label stays flat, and so your stamp's going to be flat. Otherwise, you can kind of get a cupping action if you put your label on too tight or whatever, and then your stamp will curve and it won't stick to the block as well. So I really like this, and I also like it because it's really easy to match up the edges because you can easily see where the outside is. So I took off the back of this. Now this is the cling side, so if you just wanted to use this on the back of a stamp, you could. I'm going to go ahead and match up the edges. I'm just being really careful. It is pretty much perfect, so if you take your time and match it up, it's going to be pretty close to perfect. There's mine. Looks like I did an okay job. So there's that. And then I'll show you really quickly how to use it. I'm sure I'll probably already know this, but I just push down with it. And on sentiments, sometimes I line it up on my grid paper and then make sure I push down, because this is definitely crooked. So you can do it the way I just did it, or you can turn it over and push down firmly for a few seconds. That works too. And really quickly, I'll just show you from beginning to end where you get from the start to the finish, and you can go ahead and stamp your images. So I'm just going to ink this up. I just lightly tap sentiments. I don't do that. You probably see in my other videos. And then you just want to push down firmly. You don't want to rock it. Then it'll get you. See, if you rock it, let me show you what rocking it looks like, because a lot of people do that. See, and you can see that it's not as nice of an image, and it's kind of crazy everywhere. So anyway, that's it for today. I just wanted to show you that. Like I was saying, I kind of cut myself off. You've probably seen my other videos where I inked up the stamp and I kind of twisted it to get it really well covered. That is what I do on images that have a solid part. So when it's just a sentiment, I just tap a couple times and then stamp it down, and you can see how beautiful that is. So I hope you enjoyed this tip today, and I hope that answers any of your questions you might have on how to mount these stamps. And please feel free to go to my blog and check out what's there and ask me any questions if you have them. Have a great day.